Poppy Playtime is the new scariest game on the internet, which means most of us make our own videos getting scared and then consume everyone else's reactions. It's healthy, I promise. And even though a month went by, I still knew that with new games like this, I'm almost expected to get lost or confused early on with no one to thank or blame but me. You can compare it to my Five Nights at Freddy's video where I didn't realize having the doors closed sucked out power. And because of one mistake, the comment that will haunt me for the rest of my days reads, "Try to conserve power next time. Don't leave the doors closed. Play it again."
Oh, that hurt my back.
That was 7 years ago, but it doesn't make the guilt go away. Nothing will. At least I'm aware when I'm terrible at video games. Yes, Ryan, but after so many times, it's just remarkable how it's so genuine to see so much trial and error from me. But that's why we're gonna power through with not your regular old gaming video. I'm going to attempt to edit a review/scare compilation.
If you're seeing this, then you're trespassing. Yeah, we play this little tape on loop whenever we close the factory for the day. So, trespasser, just to make you aware, while we pride ourselves primarily on our high-quality toys and excellent childcare, we also pride ourselves on our security.
Well, that sucks, because I guess before this place shut down, someone from your security was so trustworthy that they removed the tape so you wouldn't be able to scare off trespassers to tell them they were trespassing. The only reason your warning means anything is because I, the trespasser, found the tape and put it in for you. I'm not the enemy here. I'll be here for hours. I'm a horrible criminal. With my grab pack. I don't even think I have it yet. Can you even say that I'm trespassing if I'm not progressing? So as a reward for that justification, we meet grab pack. Tighten the straps. Hold both cannons. Pull trigger to fire. Pull again to retract. Let it strangle you. Hold to grip onto object. Only fire at small objects handles. Do not fire at coworkers. What coworkers? They're all dead. I mean, they left.
Roderick? Can you explain what you're doing in this photo?
That's not me.
So unlike the building's security, I knew GrabPack and I would get along. But I still have my doubts. Oh, the ending was confusing. If GrabPack would betray me, would it wrap me in its arm and suffocate? Would it never release from wall and trap me? Would it revere Doc Ock as a god and have its own villain arc? But besides all that, GrabPack adds a little bit to the fear for me, because it's a new item that you won't know if it'll save you or not until you get to the scary moments, because its only use is grabbing. But with a new ability, you count on it to get you through the game. So anyway, we have now unlocked the part of the game where we shut the power off so we can get into the power room to turn the power on. High voltage, alright. Doesn't affect GrabPack.
It's about power, it's about power. We power, hungry, we power. Put in the power, put in the hours and take power.
I gave you the power back. I don't need to die. You're comforted with solitude, running the floor by yourself, zoned out, almost fully relaxed, until you realize something's missing. You remember a creepy guy warning about motion sensors, but it's too late. You got lost in your own greed, just like the hope that what you were doing was right got lost in your mind. I doubt the GrabPack has the ability to save you from that. I'm sit crawling. Ah! Brought to you by Vanish! The next thing we run into are these little power cubes. Now, it might seem dumb that they're all just close by, laying around, as if they just fell out of another infamous employee's pocket. But it's also unsettling that they might have just disappeared suddenly because of something, and that's just what was left behind. But we don't gotta worry about that, because we have been gifted the rest of what we need to defend ourselves. A reward for my progress. How generous this game is being. I'm not saying it's fooling me, because it also feels like this game is just secretly preparing us. Is there falling damage? No. My heart almost stopped. Which brings me to the score, which I was not prepared for. Especially the deep sleep one. I'm gonna describe it as best as I can. You can feel the nostalgia, but also like you don't belong. It's like you've returned home, but something's off. It's a calming presence in the beginning, but then slowly drowns you in dread the longer it goes on. Just look at how it affects me. That's the thing, right? Did I die? Well, I'm satisfied with the trespassery I've committed. Let's go home. Staff only. Caution. Do not enter. Ah! And just like that, all the rewiring, grabbing, trespassing you've mastered is useless in the end. Ah! Oh, narrow hallways. Ah! Don't. Uh-huh. Don't. Don't. I didn't read that. And I couldn't read that. I can't stop to read it. Goodbye. Are we good? No, we're not good! I'm gonna read all of them. Fuck, I don't think we read all of it. Okay, don't. Okay, we got the beginning. Don't. And then there's a below, and then keep going. Tubergs. Fuck danger. Don't let danger. Don't cry. Don't let. Can we do this backwards? Yeah, we're gonna do it backwards. Let's see how backwards works out for us. Backwards, no! My grab pack, of course. No, stop! Eek! Left! I was confused. I have all of the elaborate message pieced together almost. Ah! That's the wrong way. What? What? What do you mean? Oh, man! This is so narrow. What? Why am I slow? Ah! Why is my heart stopped? I can't get up. I cannot move. Do we just die? The pieces together. So there's stop and no and danger and don't. And let, don't. Stop, no. It's very confusing. Drop! Ah! You didn't drop. You didn't drop! You just stood there in shock. It's not. Goodbye! Oh! Goodbye. I killed him. With my own innovativeness. You get so lost in trespassing adventure that you don't know when it's gonna end. They gave Sour Patch Mobster a perfect amount of screen time. But one thing that does suck isn't even really the game itself, and I don't share as much justified rage as, say, Dave Microwave.
It's like purchasing un huevo ranchero, and it's getting fucked.
But this game is released in chapters, like months and months apart, which I believe is a mistake. I'd like to begin the number of problems with the one that the devs may have already encountered. You will get never-ending notifications of when the next chapter will be until the next chapter is out, because most people suck. But games being cut into so many chapters really just deletes the tension and fear after the end of each one.
This is not okay.
And you realize how much more enjoyable it would have been to keep it going and have the freedom to get to the end in one sitting if you really want to, and at your own pace instead of it being set for you. Unless they made this their demo and then released the rest next year, they can undo their mistake. There's more of a chance of replayability in games that get content updates rather than separated chapters, because you get the game from the beginning as you remember it, and then a natural progression of finding the new things they added, and it's not as disconnected. This game isn't structured as an episodic thing. It's an open world puzzle horror, so when it ends, it just feels incomplete, and so will the next chapters. If you're craving more justified rage, go watch Dave Microwave's review, because it's great, and because I'm gonna stop now. I understand that devs want to take their time with the game they're passionate about. We just don't want you to make the same mistake that has made us lose interest in most games that use this format. Because most of us love this game, and seeing it lasting a long time. We just want it to be remembered the right way. But if you enjoyed, share with a friend, and I hope to see you in the next one. So, bye for now, see you soon! Dad, get up! Look at my marshmallow! Yes, editing another Ryan in, essentially to confuse you of why new Ryan with black jacket is necessary but then appears nowhere else in the rest of this video.